And it's so frustrating because I'm trying to not let myself go backwards, and I don't want to let anyone down. And I know loads of people say, oh, you won't let anyone down, you know, if you're ill, then you're ill. And it's like, you can say that, but it doesn't mean I'll believe it. And a lot of people seeing me like this say I just seem really depressed. I'm not. I don't think I even feel depressed. I just feel like crap. And I'm worried about the childish moods coming back, which are the worst parts, because when I'm in a childish mood, I literally jump about and giggle and can't take anything seriously. And I kind of like it because I'm not being me, kind of thing. I'm acting like a child. But the problem with it is it feels horrible. I feel like I'm trapped in someone else, which is not anything abnormal there, but I mean, rather than the gender identity side of it, I feel trapped as in not even the age I am, or the person, or the mind that I am. And it's really difficult because I know that there is some way of sorting it out, but there's just, I don't know what I'm saying. I don't even want to see my psychologist tomorrow, because she'll say, oh, you'll move on, you'll stop, and I'm like, it's gone on for 3 fucking weeks, probably longer now, it feels like. No, and in a way I'm kind of hoping I really have a bad episode just so she can see how bad it is. But at the same time, I don't want to have an episode at all because I need to explain how the hell I'm feeling. And I don't want to have a bad episode because I know then she will say, you're not going on your France trip. And that I really need to go on my France trip because it's an escape from home. It's an escape from my mum and my brother and having to put up with them. And it's really difficult because my mum, she went, I don't know whether I said this in my other video, but she went to pat my head like that. And I freaked out and I said, don't touch me. And she then went all grumpy like a teenager would, like someone my age would. And she stomped down the stairs into the bathroom, slammed the door, stomped back up the little stairs, then stomped up to the bedrooms and switched the lights off, as hard as she could because she was in such a strop. And I was sitting there thinking, you're acting like a child, you're acting like my little sister would, and I think she's 8 now, and I only say I think is because I don't see her very often, so it's it's very difficult to have a mum who you need to act like an adult and who you need to support you and understand things, and have them act like a child. They act like a child, so you can't say the next day or anything, actually mum, this is what's going on. And I know if I say this is what's going on, she will judge me and she will make a joke about it because that's how she deals with things. And I've spoken to my counsellor over and over and over and over again about how painful it is when my mum makes comments, but that's just, she's told me that's just how she deals with it, but it's a very hurtful way for me of how she deals with it, and I don't want her to deal with it in that way because she's my mum, you know, I need the support of her. And if I lived with my dad, I could probably tell him exactly what I'm feeling. But I know if my mum ever saw any of my videos, she'd flip and say I was being really stupid and looking for attention. But I know that's because she doesn't want to believe something's wrong. And I was talking to a different counsellor yesterday, and they said, we were discussing like family background and illnesses within the family and stuff, mental and physical. And we're now thinking it's probably genetic. The fact that, you know, not 100%, because my dad suffers with bipolar, whereas I suffer with psychosis and anorexia. Well, have apparently suffered with anorexia. So I think part of it's genetic, because I know that it's something like, if your family, if there is someone if one of your parents or something, or aunts or uncles or something, I'm sure it's parents, but if one of your parents suffers with mental health, then something like you're 3 times more as likely to suffer with a mental health issue. And if that's true, then, you know, I hope one day I'll get support, and I'll get it for the right reason, and not that, you know, in the future possibly, that I've been put into a hospital and then my mum was like, actually there is something wrong, now I'm going to decide to help. And I can't wait to leave home. I know I can leave home now, but it's not very easy to leave home, because I worry so much about judgments and everything, that I wouldn't have the guts to leave home. And it's very frustrating, because I'd like to leave, but I don't want to leave because I don't want to hurt anyone, and I'm very like that. I don't want to hurt anyone, and it really is painful for me to kind of, I don't know, just, I don't know, I don't want to, I don't want to leave home, because, you know, I want to be by my mum, I want to be with my brother, but I want to leave home because I don't want to have to put up with the anxiety, the fear of it, the, you know, fear of hurting other people, the worry that they're gonna judge me. And you know, if I live on my own, things might get worse, things might get better, but I know I'd feel a lot more relaxed, because I know that there's no one around to judge me that is part of my family. And if a person judges me, then they judge me. It's not like I have to stay with them or be friends with them or anything like that. And it's, I really just want to get out of here. And I want to, I don't know, I want to escape from here and not have to worry about how other people feel because of me, or how other people feel because I'm not very well. I want to be able to just be unwell and not have to worry about other people's reactions. And if I am unwell, then I can get help for it. You know, it's not something that, you know, it's not something that's a major issue. It shouldn't be something that's a major issue. And like with my mum's past, she put up with my dad for 6 years or something. I think it's 6 years. And my dad's bipolar and suffers with anxiety. And he's an ex-alcoholic and stuff. So I think part of her is reacting the way she does because she doesn't want to experience it again, because I know that it was really painful for her. And sometimes I do kind of think she's being a bit selfish, because she has been hurt, I can understand that. And she got to a really bad place when she was with my dad, and she wasn't happy, and she wasn't, she had feelings that I feel now, and I think part of her just doesn't want to experience pain again. Obviously I'm her child, so she doesn't want me to be in pain. But at the same time I kind of think, well, can't she just give me some support? Can't you just tell me some days that it's going to be okay? Can't she give me a hug when I'm low, or when I'm scared, or when I'm worried? Can't she accept that if I don't want to be touched, I don't want to be touched? And I've been coming back quite late every night. I've been coming back sort of between 9 and 10. 2 nights in a row, which isn't usual for me. I mean, it's 3 nights in a row. It might be 3 nights in a row. And I won't even be coming back home tonight. So I'm really sorry that I'm not going to edit those videos, because I could edit so much out and it would be so much shorter. But he's in 2 parts now. I'm just going to leave it and say, if you want to watch it, you can watch it, because you don't have to watch it. I shouldn't have to edit a video just for you to watch it, I know sometimes it can bring in more viewers, but if you want to watch it, you've chosen to watch it. And if anyone's got any advice, or anyone's had any experience with this, or this kind of situation with family, or the same situation in mental health, or any, even if you haven't had the experiences, or you've gone through the situation, even if you just want to talk, and if you wanted to give me some advice, or you wanted some advice off me, seriously, just message me or comment, and I'll try and get back to you as soon as I can. And I'm sorry for this video. I really don't want anyone else to feel like this, because it's a horrible feeling, and I really don't want to feel like this. So I'll try and do a video soon that's not about this, but it will depend on whether I've got better or not, in whichever sense, whether that's a sense of got better as in got someone to talk to, or got better as in medication, or I don't know. Anyway, I'll speak to you all soon, I hope, and inbox me, comment, get in contact with me if you want to, or if you if you need to, or if you want to, or if you'd like to. I don't mind. I really don't mind, because speaking to anyone at the moment would probably really help. So I'll speak to you all soon. Bye.